So in Microsoft Excel or probably any spreadsheet program, you might have realized that once you create a random number in a cell, and if you were to create anything else anywhere, in the document, it can be another random number, it can be some formula. It will, Excel will recalculate that random number and come up with a new random number. So that's not very nice actually. And because, although it's a random number, you just want it to stay there so that, it doesn't jump here and there every time. Also, if you have a very large table going on, and let's say if you were doing Monte Carlo simulation, you don't want those random numbers to be regenerated because it will cause the whole, like every other formula to be recalculated as well. This might be very cumbersome. Now let's see how to fix that. So the goal here is to create a random number, but we want it to stay there. Okay, we don't want to change it afterwards unless we want it to. Okay, so here let's call this a random number column. Okay, so I'm going to create a random number here in this column D. So if I say equal and then say rand and between, I want to create random numbers between -20 and let's say +10. Okay. If I were to scroll down, oh, my random numbers are generated. Nice. So I got, how many do I have? I have now 20 random numbers here. All right. So I have 20 random numbers. Now you see that actually when I created new random number, it was recalculating and giving us new random numbers, right? So for example, if I create another one, you see every single number is changing here. Why? Because it's basically kind of refreshing itself and then creating new numbers. Okay. Or I can, for example, say I want to calculate the mean value of this. So how do I do that? I use the average function. I select these values here, close parentheses, enter. Okay, so it calculated the average, but you see all these values have changed actually. So if I were to, if I just do this, for example, assuming it's just a new value, a new formula. Okay, so you see everything is being refreshed. I don't like this behavior, so what can I do? What I will do is I will go back to File, and then I scroll down to Options. Okay, you see these options here at the bottom left. I click that under Formulas, second tab here, Formulas. You see it says Workbook Calculation Automatic. So basically it says that when automatic calculation is enabled, Excel recalculates the workbook automatically each time a value affecting a formula changes. Okay, so instead of automatic, I'm going to make it manual, and also I don't want it to recalculate workbook before saving. I don't want that to happen. I just want it to stay basically static in a sense. So if I say okay now, so now, for example, these are my random numbers, right? If I were to add another formula here, let's say standard deviation of the sample here, these values. Okay, so the values did not change. You see the mean calculation stayed the same. Okay, so if I were to create a new set of random numbers here, so let's just use the rand function for this now. You see, random numbers are being generated, but you see they are actually static now. So one thing I need to do is to be able to get new random numbers being generated, I need to hit F9. Okay, so if I hit F9, so everything is refreshed. Okay, basically that means everything is recalculated, but it's under my control. Okay, so my random number 2 here. So if I hit F9 again now, anywhere, all these values will be recalculated, recreated, and then these formulas will be recalculated based on these values, here. But that's it. This means right now I have control. So This will enable me to basically do whatever I want with my spreadsheet, and once I'm ready, I can hit F9 and then I can look at the results after that. Okay, rather than each and every time it spreadsheet refreshing itself and recalculating the new formulas. Now it's under my control. So that's it. Thank you.